Hello guys, welcome with another Ace Ice podcast with me, Ben, together with my best friend, Max. Max, how are you doing?
Hello guys, it's me, Max, your favorite host, not Ben.
Fuck you.
I asked Ben to do the intro because most of the time I'm doing it. And today we have a special guest with us joining.
Todd Howard.
Hello, I'm Todd Howard. It feels great to be back.
Yeah.
So to talk some about games.
So Todd, how is everything going?
It's great, making bank. Games, not important. As long as people pre-order, I'm all good.
You look a bit different from Todd Howard. Did you do some facelifting? Or?
No, actually this is how I look, but if you check pictures of me online, it's all photoshopped to look better.
Okay. So one big question.
Yes.
When will the Elder Scrolls 6 release?
Can't say that on the podcast, I'm sorry, it's classified information.
If I give you $50.
Oh yeah, sure. Easy.
Okay.
No, it's not. Don't ruin my table, please. Basically, it's not Todd Howard, but it's Bram. He joined us.
That's the same.
Unfortunate.
No, Bram is a great guest, not? I think so.
No, I really hate him.
It's good to be back, thank you, Ben, thank you.
No. Bram is a great guy, so we're pleased to have you here.
He's part of the Ace Ice team.
Yes, he is.
Happy to be here.
Yes.
Well, it's a long time ago since we did a podcast. I think it was with EZ.
Yeah.
With Ruffled Rowlet. Was really funny.
Yeah, it was amazing, yeah.
I think it's a month ago now, right?
Yeah, maybe a little bit more, like a month and a half. Yeah, it's not that important, but yeah, it has been a long time. That's true. Yeah.
I will try to get him for the next one.
Oh yeah, that would be amazing because yeah, he's such a great guy, funny guy. So.
Yeah, he liked it too.
Yeah,
so.
Did you like it? Okay,
Yeah,
that's great. Yeah.
Let's talk a bit about the Ace Ice update that we do every month, every podcast. What we are playing at the moment. I am playing at the moment Neo The World Ends With You on the Nintendo Switch, which is pretty good for a JRPG. I'm probably reviewing it as well. What are you doing?
Me.
You.
Sorry. No, I'm playing a lot of Microsoft Flight Simulator because it just released on console.
Are you going to do a review?
Yes,
then,
I'm going to do a review
console?
it when or if our game capture card.
Our fucking game capture card broke, and I was playing for 2 minutes. I was playing The World Ends With You for 2 minutes on the Nintendo Switch. It just broke. All the lights went off. And the screen went dark, and I don't know why. I emailed the company that basically delivered us the capture card, but they don't answer us back, so that's a big problem.
Maybe we just got scammed.
It's a weird Chinese brand, so it could be. That's so $50-$60 down the drain.
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't sound much, but for us, we don't have a big budget to spend. So, but yeah, I'm glad to announce that Bram said that he would invest big money.
Yeah, I heard Todd Howard say something about that. We'll have to catch him, he just left.
It would be so funny if Todd Howard could come once on this podcast.
Yeah,
that
just
would
maybe
be
just
a,
say
a
hello
dream
thing.
or
something. Yeah.
No, maybe just talk with us. I don't know if he has some time.
We'll send him an email.
At best, he might send a voice line if you're really lucky.
That would be amazing. I mean, a voice line from Todd Howard.
He did voice acting for his own game in Oblivion. Did you know that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. So hopefully he will send us some.
Those voice lines were terrible. I'm sorry, Todd. They did not. You do a great job in game development.
Dare you to say something like that?
Yeah, I do.
Can't criticize our Lord and Savior.
No,
we can't.
Sinner.
So you are doing Microsoft Flight Simulator. I think that's like a website review, right? Like an article.
Yeah, I was planning to do a video on it. Yeah. There were some technical issues, so yeah, it's going to be a website review. I did a review for it before, but this was on a PC port, and it was really bad optimized at that point. But for console, it's easier to optimize, so I've got a better experience now and can tell a lot more about it.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just posted the Ratchet and Clank review. It was a great game. It's probably my game of the year for now, at least.
Oh, okay.
So I'm a bit late with that because I was on holiday in France with my family. So that's a bit later. I'm sorry for that. But we will get some content now going now that I'm back here in Belgium. Do we have anything else? I think, I'm playing The World Ends With You. What are you going to play anything from? Or
I'm playing the same old card games, and I'm starting to speedrun Angry Video Game Nerd.
Oh, that could be. Do you want to make a review like for it?
Yeah, I'll make a review. I'm still trash at it, but it's fun.
Did we ever give him like the details for the website to?
No, because he played the games and then he sent me a summary of it. I made it into a text, into a article.
Can't we just make him like an editor?
Yes, if he pays us.
So never mind.
No, yeah.
Do continue.
Yeah, no, I'm actually. Yeah, I do want to give him the freedom to. It helps me as well because then there is more content for the website.
Yeah, sure.
Now we'll give you a proper role.
Yes.
If you want to, I can also give you a role for social media.
Yeah,
because I'm doing everything on social media alone, and that's sometimes a bit difficult to get the news as quickly out as possible.
Yeah, and because Bram is like when you're working, you're like awake at night sometimes.
Yes, a lot.
So I mean, he gets news like if something drops in America, he can like immediately. Yeah, so sure for membership for €500 a year, you can like join. You want to sign up?
Do I get paid €500 as well?
You get paid in speculaas cookies.
Excellent.
Tell the audience though what it is, because
not everybody knows
that's
it.
the Dutch word. Right?
What's the English word for it?
There is no English word.
Yeah, so you have like cookies here that is called speculaas, and there was. Do I need to tell the whole story?
It's basically a meme.
It's like a little meme. Yeah.
Once Brom like said, "Buy me this," and we thought it was this kind of speculaas like biscuit. But it was not the same, so we bought a whole box of it and to give it to him, and he didn't like it. Yeah.
So now he has 2 kilograms of it sitting next to him. Like he gets paid in this, so
it's a hard job, hard life.
Yeah, hard life.
Yeah.
But gotta grind, and we'll get there.
But if anyone else like want to help with making videos or making articles or just like even play games and then like make a summary of it for us, then feel free to like send us something. Really doubting
we could use someone that is also good in English or like a native
English speaker. Yeah.
Because we are not a native, and you can see like in our social media posts or on the website like
weird
grammatic errors everywhere.
Yep.
But so we need to get on that shit. But hey, I think that's everything for the update. So I think one of the biggest things that happened these past few weeks was the announcement of the Steam Deck, right?
What's that?
Explain it to it.
The Switch ripoff from Valve.
Oh, okay, the AliExpress version of it.
Yeah, but it's not really a cheap ripoff because it has some really good specs. You pre-ordered it, right?
Yes, I pre-ordered it.
It's basically supposed to be like a PC gaming
handheld PC.
thing,
yeah.
So that you can play your Total War on the toilet.
Just like when you're sitting on the toilet and shit, you can just play. Yeah, you can play anything, and you can also like connect it to your PC. No, not to your PC. Like actually to your screen, to your monitor, and it will function as a desktop. That's like it's mind blowing.
Does it have the same like dock feature?
Yeah.
well?
It's a dock like the Nintendo Switch. So they really, I know where they inspired from, but it's such a great idea. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, you basically have these 3 models with just different SSDs. You got like the 500 gigs.
Yeah, 500 gigs.
Yeah, but they are like NVMe SSD, like the newest one.
Yeah,
right?
it was the better one because they told like the cheaper model, the cheapest model. It was like downline all the same except for the SSD. It was another type of SSD. I'm not really into that, but
you basically have SATA SSD from what my like limited PC knowledge is, which is not a lot. You have like a SATA SSD and NVMe, and NVMe basically goes directly into the motherboard.
Yeah. So
it's a bit faster. It's not really that much, to be honest.
No, but I mean, I'm not really a big fan of getting like the cheapest. But not also getting the most expensive
Ben is
one.
a rich boy then.
No, not the expensive one. Just gets like, the middle one, the mediocre
As long as
one.
it functions, doesn't
but
break.
Basically, I saw online that the power of this thing is almost equal to a PlayStation 4 Pro.
Yeah.
This is basically like the Nintendo Switch Pro that a lot of fans wanted, but they didn't get.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
The Switch OLED that we will talk about later.
No, we won't. No, we won't.
What are you planning like to do with it mainly?
I'm thinking that I'm going to use it to replace my desktop.
Oh, so just to play everything, like Total War.
Yeah,
stuff
but
like
then like if I want to play, because Total War playing on a handheld is like quite difficult, so then you can use it with the dock and then dock it into your monitor.
Yeah, it has like mouse and keyboard support, right?
Yes, it does. Yeah, it does.
That's actually pretty cool.
I think it even has like this support in handheld mode. I thought so. So when in handheld mode, you can even use your mouse and keyboard. So it doesn't need to be docked and then connected to a monitor to be able to use mouse and keyboard. Yeah, I'm really interested into this project. Yeah.
When is it going to release? Do you know that?
I thought they sent something about the end of this year, beginning next year, for the cheapest and the like middle version of it. Or was it the most expensive one? They didn't release on the same...
That's weird.
Yeah, I thought it was something like that. I'm not really sure, but I thought it was something like that, yeah.
Maybe you're going to do a review about it, like
100%. Yes. Because it's going to be a main console for me as well. Yeah.
Now that's a good thing, and some good stuff for A-Sides.
Yeah, of course.
Ben is showing memes live when we are doing a podcast.
Sorry.
Stay with the topic.
Yeah, I'm trying.
He's not helping.
But this what I saw was also really cool about the Steam Deck is you can basically remove the OS.
Oh yeah. But they said something about not not being. Yeah, they. It's like they say you can replace the OS, so you can change it to Windows, but I don't think they recommend it.
It's not optimized, probably. Maybe.
No, and SteamOS was really functioning very well on the device, so I won't really see the benefit of it.
Because I saw some articles online that told like you can remove it and then use it at like an emulator machine for like a PlayStation 2 emulator or Nintendo.
You can even use how is it called, Dolphin or something?
Yeah, Dolphin for the Wii and Wii U.
Yeah. That's insane.
That's pretty cool, you know, because always playing an emulator on PC or mouse, like stationary, can be maybe a bit boring. If you can just play like every PlayStation 2 game or Nintendo game on the go.
Yeah.
Like a God of War and these old God of War games, or what's popular on PlayStation 2? Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy.
Yeah, these type of games.
Yeah.
GTA San Andreas.
Yeah. Even though that's also on PC.
Yeah, that's also on PC. But I mean, I think Valve really got like a gold mine going here, you know. If they handle it well and they optimize it well, deliver well, not being like a total scam when it releases within this like a year or something, then I really think they got something on their hands.
Do you think it will have like the same problems with the stick?
No, because
drifting?
there was an article about like they really had engineers really think about how to make sure that the sticks won't drift. Because on PlayStation, you really have a problem with the drifting.
Especially on the Nintendo Switch. That's why there's a lot of concern.
Seriously? Oh, okay, yeah. But
Nintendo got lawsuits for the stick drifting that they didn't fix it and in newer hardware models. So.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, but they really got like a lot of attention to it. So I hope I hope it won't drift, because drifting is so annoying.
Do you have like an opinion on this, bro?
Yeah, to me, I don't really see the appeal as much, because at this point, if you add a keyboard, you add a mouse, it's almost just like a laptop, and I can just carry my laptop around.
Yeah, but for €450.
Yeah, it's a cheaper version. And you don't have Windows, you're not supposed to put it on it, it's not made for that, but you could do it and use it.
Does it have good enough specs to run VR titles?
Yes.
Then that's actually a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
You could technically then dock it and play like a VR games on it. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's just good. I have no other words. I don't need it personally. I have a good like PC. Well, it's pretty old to be honest, but I also bought recently a new gaming laptop.
Yeah.
Like Bram, he has also really good gaming laptop. So for us, it's not really that necessary, but it's a cool option.
Yeah.
I really like interested in where this goes.
Yeah.
If it's going to be a success or a fail.
I really hope it will be a success. Yeah, because Nintendo has this monopoly going on with handheld, and I'm not really a big fan of it because Nintendo got so lazy.
Yeah. Let's talk about that. About Nintendo's laziness, because everyone was expecting a Switch Pro, because there were a lot of rumors in big circles from outlets that going around that there would be like a Pro version with better specs. It's a big disappointment.
Yeah, it is.
I was saying like a lot of rumors were going around, like notable outlets, Bloomberg, like these big news outlets that said, hey, there is a Pro version coming. What do we get as an announcement? Like an OLED version.
Yeah.
And it has a better stand, kickstand.
Yeah.
It's barely an upgrade.
And that's it. I don't really understand the reason for it. There isn't even any difference in the specs or the hardware. So, why? What is the reason for this, Ben? What do you think?
Laziness.
They like money.
Laziness. Yeah, it's in my opinion, it's just pure laziness. Or they are like working on a very big project, something that isn't ready yet, and they needed something to like get over the time. Yeah, I don't know how to say it in English.
Put
but
something out. Get
something out, like to make it less obvious. But if that is not the case, and it's just pure laziness.
Yeah, because it's not weird for Nintendo to do these like Pro versions. They did that with the DS, going to DSi, the 3DS. Basically, the Wii is like Wii U is. It's not really that different, right?
Nope.
I mean,
Bram had one, I think.
I barely use it these days.
It's a bit of a Pro version of the Wii, so
yeah.
I do think it's still coming. I don't think it's going to be released this year. Maybe because of the fact that they want to release it with Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, and then they can sell it as a launch title. And Pokemon Legends Arceus is also launching in January. Next year, or February, one of the two. I wouldn't be surprised if they announced one later this year for say like March, so that you can play the newer Switch titles with those new games. Because there are also now games like I don't know if you played no, I don't think you have the prequel to Breath of the Wild, Hyrule Warriors.
No.
Basically, there's a problem already now with a lot of frame drops in the game, that the Switch is not able to handle some of the like combat in that game. And I think like the Switch hardware is getting older, you know. Maybe that's also a reason to do a Pro version. So
yeah, if you compare like the hardware in Nintendo Switch, it's just like you can cry over it. It doesn't have any modern hardware in it at all. It's like hardware from 10 years ago.
Not just that, but all their infrastructure online.
Yeah,
the
as well.
Nintendo Online stuff. It doesn't work most of the time with a lot of lag. I hear it from especially the Super Smash Brothers community, because they are very competitive. They have a competitive place. Bram, do you have like Switch Online or don't you?
I don't, but I understand you need to have cable internet, otherwise you're going to lose the frames you need. If it's just a couple seconds, milliseconds, you're losing.
I'll take it a step further. Just open the Nintendo store on your Switch.
Yeah, I think it's a separate app, right? That's the same as that was with the PlayStation 4, and that makes it slower. It's not integrated in the OS itself.
Jesus Christ.
That was also a big problem with the PlayStation 4 back. Yeah, I know. It's really slow getting through the store.
It's just lagging as hell. Oh, yeah.
If you want to see like the newest deals,
it just takes
it's a pain.
Yeah, it really is a pain.
Yeah, they have to do something about that. But it's Nintendo. They always do their own stuff. And that's great. They make good games, you know.
They did. But I don't know.
They do.
They do. They still do. But when it comes to technology, they don't care.
Yeah.
They live in their own like cloud, and they see what PlayStation is doing on Xbox, and they think
this is fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And they're very focused on casual play, so if it's a couple milliseconds on competitive, they don't care. It's not of interest.
No.
But it's just sad. I think they should do something like on technology front to do a bit more, because you pay a lot for the Switch, you know, as well.
I think for what you get, you really pay a lot.
How much is a normal Switch? I think
250 euros.
250 euros.
Pay 100 euros more and you have an Xbox Series S.
Yeah, and I think you can like get a PlayStation 4 Pro for almost the same price.
Oh yeah.
And that's far more in hardware better than the Switch.
It's insane. It's ridiculous. Actually ridiculous.
And the PlayStation 5 digital version is only 400.
Yeah.
And that's far more advanced. So
is it 400 or 450?
400. There's a 100 euro dollar difference in the physical disc version and the digital version.
I've only seen those ridiculous prices when you buy them secondhand.
Damn scalpers.
Because we don't have any more in store.
You still want to buy like a PlayStation 5, yeah? Are you just going to wait until
I'm going to wait,
normal and what do you want, the digital one or the disc one?
If I will wait another year and a half, then I will buy just a disc with the disc drive in it. Yeah.
Are you ever interested in like buying a PlayStation 5?
Not really. It's
Xbox?
Not worth it to me. It's so much money to play not that many games more.
Yeah, and it's paying a lot of money to play games that also cost a lot of money to play. Gaming is really expensive.
Can be really expensive.
Is really expensive.
Doesn't need to be.
It depends on what type of gamer you are. But I mean, if you just want to play like the most popular games that get released each year, like on launch, it's ridiculous. I think you will pay 1,000 euros every year.
Yeah.
I do that, but you know me in real life. I don't have a lot of other like things that I spent on most of the time.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But a lot of PlayStation exclusives are also now coming to PC, and Xbox exclusives are already basically on PC. Yeah. I saw the other day Halo Infinite has like a Steam page now. PlayStation bought a Dutch studio that is Nixon, I think it's called, or something like that. Nixon Studio. It's specialized in bringing PlayStation games to PC.
Oh, okay.
So they are looking in the PC market now more than ever.
Yeah.
So I don't think you don't really need to buy one if you don't want to.
You have to.
As long as you can wait and don't mind it, you don't have to. You can have from all the different platforms.
No.
Yeah. Most of the games come to PC. If you can wait an extra year, you're going to be...
But you have to know, like 10 years ago, that was a really different story for PlayStation and Xbox. They did not bring their exclusives to PC. That is something that is changing now over the last 2-3 years.
Yeah, definitely.
Something positive though. It's really consumer friendly.
It is, yeah.
If they don't really care, I think as long as they get money from some way,
it doesn't matter how they get it. True. Yeah.
Well, we can all agree the Nintendo Switch OLED is a piece of shit. If you who is this for? For people maybe who don't have a Nintendo Switch. If you do have one like me, it's just not worth it.
No.
Or it needs to be broke or something like.
Yeah, but even then, I mean, how is there something told about the price?
It's going to have the same price as the normal one, so the normal one is probably going down.
Oh, okay, that's interesting then.
But like still, we expected the Pro to do that, and it's not a Pro version.
Yeah, I think the Pro one is going to be more expensive.
Oh,
if it exists, is going to exist.
We'll see. I think we said enough on the Nintendo Switch OLED, right?
Yeah, doesn't deserve that much.
So, a few weeks ago, EA had a live stream.
What's so funny about that?
Yeah, it's just EA. I mean,
damn EA.
No one usually cares.
I do.
Okay, entertain us. Hit us with your knowledge.
FIFA is the best game there.
That's not a high bar.
Say that again to my face straight. Go.
FIFA is the best game in there. Yeah, like in the EA.
And you believe that?
Yes.
You seriously believe that?
Yes.
Well, it's your opinion.
Yeah, you see, I can lie.
It's okay to be wrong, as long as you don't hurt all.
I can lie convincingly.
You can. No. You can believe in your own lie.
No, of course not. Of course not. I just enjoy playing FIFA, but I'm 100% agree with your opinion that it's just EA being lazy.
But there were some like interesting things there. I was already disappointed that there was no BioWare things like for Mass Effect, Dragon Age, or Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars is a different story.
I did read this morning that there was like a EA conference call, and they did like confirm the existence of Jedi Fallen Order 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So we know that that's in development. So that's like a live thing here in the podcast. I think the two things were pretty major. Battlefield and Dead Space. Yeah. Let's talk a bit about Battlefield first. You are more interested in it than me, I think.
Yeah.
So you saw like the what was it, like a level design thing? You could make your own maps and modes.
Yeah.
What did you think of it? Was that interesting?
Interesting, yeah, but not really to say like groundbreaking.
Has been done before.
Hasn't been done before, because I mean, if you look at Far Cry, they did it like 10 years ago with the level designs and stuff. So I mean,
cool.
yeah, as well. So it's cool, it's fine, it's nice to have. But
will it add enough to the package, being only multiplayer focused?
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't really care about map editors, to be really honest. If you're really going to focus on multiplayer, then you really, really, really have to like make the multiplayer experience like
the best thing.
Like that on, you know, like spot on. It has to be, because otherwise it's just going to be pure shit. But I think they had enough time to develop something interesting here. So
I think there is like an open beta, right? Are you going to do it?
Yes, 100%.
Are you going to play it?
Yes, on this Nintendo.
I'll be forced to, it seems.
You don't have. I'm just asking.
What Nintendo do you have? The Wii U. Yes, he's going to do it on his Wii U.
I have a Wii U, Switch, easily.
Yeah. Do you have a Switch as well?
My brother has it. I could use it,
but yeah, I don't think Battlefield will will release on the Switch. They did with like older games, huh? Like
I think Battlefield 3 maybe.
Yeah, and Call of Duty also had their games on Switch. Like
that's
older
true.
ones.
That's true. Really like the older ones.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone plays it on it.
I saw like a YouTuber play it for fun, and it was actually really terrible. You had to like point with your fingers and stuff. It was all horrible.
Aim with the nunchuck.
Yeah, it was really horrible. And like the graphics were, Nintendo 64 style, you know.
It's technically on there, but
it isn't really like PlayStation 1, you know.
In case of emergency.
Yeah.
Well, I will try it out. I am pretty careful with my multiplayer games, because I don't really have the time most of the time to play them, or it has to be with like my friends.
Yeah, was it cross-platform?
I have no idea.
It should be.
I thought it was, but I don't know if it's going to be like PC, Xbox alone, or PC, Xbox, PlayStation.
Yeah, not all companies like to go cross-platform for some reason.
Yeah, but I mean, I think there is a future in it, so I hope like that they will fabricate something. I mean,
it's not going. Huh? Oh wait, it does. It does. It does have cross-platform play,
but
not
PC, Xbox, and then PlayStation separately, or is it?
Oh, that could be something. Yeah, you might be right. It has cross-platform between PC and consoles.
Consoles.
Yeah.
Souls, like multiple.
Are they counting the Switch?
Yeah.
It's technically a console.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna have crossplay.
Yeah, also play. Yeah, then we're going to play it together. I mean, if it's optional in the beta.
I mean, it's a multiplayer focused game. It has to.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay. So then we will try it together, and maybe like, if it's fun, and you know, but €70 for like multiplayer only games.
Yeah.
It's really a lot. So. Is it also? Yeah, it's also for you 70, right? On Xbox Series S.
Yeah. It falls under the same category as Xbox Series
and
X and PlayStation.
There's no Game Pass with that.
Oh, yeah, you're saying something there. Like if there are,
I don't think so.
It is, because EA is on Game Pass as well.
Yeah, EA Play as a whole.
Yeah.
So you have to probably do it with EA Play then.
Yeah. But it is on Game Pass.
I'm going to look it up if it is.
Because like I think it will have like the standard edition is going to be free, and then
EA Play subscription service is also on Game Pass, but it's unlikely that Battlefield 24 or 42 will join it at launch. So not then.
You'll have to wait.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, $70.
Have fun with that. I'll click some hats in another
Well,
game.
you can also...
I have to work a full day for that, you know. I mean,
you can also buy it on PlayStation 4 or like Xbox 1 version that's only 60.
Yeah, I know, but that's not like the full experience. Smaller maps, lesser players.
60 to 70 also isn't that big.
No, that's true. So, I think that's all our thoughts like on Battlefield for now, right? Dead Space. That's
your cup of tea because I don't know.
That's a pretty interesting one. I never played, by the way. I did play Dead Space 3 for like 30 minutes. I never finished it.
Excellent experience.
And it was too scary or what?
No, I just wasn't interested in it at the time. I played 30 minutes and I got bored, I think, and I did something else. But now I'm a bit older and I do play like horror stuff, so I might be interested in it.
Yeah.
Dead Space 1 and 2 are really well beloved from what I know in the community. And 3 is a bit more action focused.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Does it interest you in any way?
No, not at all.
It's basically that they want to do the a remake of the first one in the style of Resident Evil 2 remake.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, I guess just really similar to the first game, but with a lot of technical upgrades, better graphics, atmosphere, controls. I think it has some pretty clunky controls, the first one.
So it's mostly like quality of life improvements.
Well, it's more than a remaster, of course, because remaster is only in resolution upgrade, but it's from the ground build up a game. But they are going to take the blueprint, shall I say, from Resident Evil Remake 2. So it's like a new experience.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I remember like Dead Space was one of the first games that was pretty immersive, where you had your health bar will be on like his suit. Do you know the suit that he wears?
Yeah, I know like from screenshots, but
yeah, he has like like 4 lights, I think, on his back, and when he gets damaged, you will see like
flickering
one light going off.
Oh.
So the UI was built in his like armor.
That's cool.
And as well with his like ammo count, so there was no like HUD for it on the screen, which was pretty revolutionary back then when it came out for the first time. Yeah, I'm excited for it because it's going to be pretty interesting because the original creators was a different studio. It's going to be made now by EA Motive, who did Star Wars Squadrons.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
The original team for Dead Space was Visceral Games, but they don't exist anymore, I think. And a lot of original staff from that studio went to a different studio, and there is now a Dead Space like spiritual successor in the make. I think it's called the Callisto Project. There is a trailer also for it. It was, you guys are looking at me like no, you don't know any of it. I watched it on the Game Awards like last year. They announced it with the original creators. So now you have the original creators making their own Dead Space like game and a new studio that makes a Dead Space itself. So that's pretty cool for fans that like this genre, like sci-fi horror, that it's getting more titles, because Dead Space has been dead. Has been dead for I think a few years now, since the last one 2013 I think that was, or 2012, I don't really know. Yeah, so that's pretty interesting. Is there anything? Oh yeah, FIFA. Do you want to talk about FIFA?
Hit us. I'll take a nap.
Yeah, FIFA had some revamp, gameplay wise, career mode wise. What people actually really asked them to do. You can create your own club, create your own jersey, like not like build your own stadium, but customize your own stadium.
You can build a stadium now in FIFA.
No, customize.
Seems pretty basic.
So you can like choose one of the generic ones and then change the seat colors and the
Seems
it's
like
like revolutionary.
Basic thing.
Why
I'm
don't they make a first-person
Yeah,
soccer game?
Yeah.
I would like to see that.
yeah, me too.
And I'm not even... I hate soccer.
Yeah, I
So-
know you do. But laziness, like EA is the new Nintendo. I mean, they're so lazy.
I mean, EA it has always been EA. There's nothing new about their culture. Did you see the reviews for like the Legacy Edition on Switch?
It's just a cry online. The Legacy is just one big shit
It's a
show.
scam.
It's a scam. They just like they don't even change anything. They're just.
I think they
updating-
even took out stuff.
Yeah, and then they do, and then they like upgrade the team sheet, so the transfers, and then they're like, yeah, that's $30, and people actually buy it.
As long as they buy, they will keep
Oh.
making.
Who are these people that buy? I get it if you buy like the console version, but the Switch version that is already downgraded
Yeah.
comes out a year later
Very ugly.
and looks uglier and has also, remember, Nintendo Switch online structure being the shitty.
Yeah, you can't play it online.
Who buys this?
Yeah, I don't know.
Mom,
really
only
don't
give
know.
me a Switch. I want to play games.
Yeah,
That's
it's
about it,
just a
probably.
big joke. I mean, like, it's a step forward from what we got like previous years, because then it was really just a big joke. Player career got revamped. Like, when you get on as a substitute, you have these objectives, and then you can build your way up in the team. So it's cool, I guess. But like, to pay another €70 for it.
Wouldn't it be a better idea to go free to play with that IP?
That's something interesting. So you know Konami with PES.
Yeah.
Yeah, they went free to play.
That's an interesting move, more, I think. Right.
PES went free to play, but they will have game modes that are behind a paywall, but it won't be like €60. It's like €10, and you can choose what game modes you want to buy. But like casual football games and maybe some game modes will be free to play.
Are they going to do anything with like the story in it, or?
Nope.
I like.
Can't ask that much for
I remembered it had like a career
FIFA.
story thing.
Yeah,
right?
FIFA had that. Yeah, and then they just that was like everyone thought this was like the new foundation of career mode, and it was amazing. Like with this whole story, and then people were like, "Oh yeah," and then you can create your own player, and then like cutscenes and stuff, and then it was just like, nope. We're just going to use like.
And do they have
templates.
one in this new one, or?
It's more in the line of the story, because you now have like when you start with a club as a player, you're never going to play because you're new and you're young and you're terrible at football,
garbage.
and then you have to like train, and then one day if you train enough and you get like enough skills, then you get on as a substitute. But then you have these objectives that you have to try to achieve, like score 1 goal or complete 15 passes or something like that. And then your manager rating goes up. And then the more it goes up, the more likely you will get a starting position. So it's more like a story, but it's not like what we saw in the story mode like a few years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't have any words
I don't.
for it.
I do understand that you
Big sad.
yeah, you really have to like love football with a passion, even to play FIFA. Yeah, not with a passion. You can also play some casual matches, but you won't care about anything else. But yeah, we know which company makes it, so I mean, you know from up front. Yeah. And like saying like, yeah, don't buy it and just like play previous ones. But the problem is, if you enjoy football as much as I do, then like players playing with different teams that they play at this moment,
Doesn't sit right.
no, it doesn't feel right. But then paying €70 for that is a lot.
€70. So
Not
it's
just
fair
that, but
Switch
the
teams.
whole.
Philosophy.
The whole Ultimate Team shit.
Yeah,
It's not just $70.
no, but in
Until-
Belgium you can't pay anymore for FIFA points.
How do you get your new players then? By grinding?
You want to see my team? It's like worth like 2.5 million, and I just grinded and we're very lucky. I think this year I played 600 games on Ultimate Team.
It's just gambling, so it's banned.
No, it's not gambling because you can't buy it.
Yeah, we can't gamble.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
So you have to play it.
Yeah, it's just sad. Do we have anything else on EA?
No, little girl.
Okay, so the next topic that I wanted to talk about is PlayStation, because PlayStation.
Yes.
Where are you? I didn't see any fucking like big announcements yet. Well, Horizon in the beginning of the summer, but that was it. They basically had their state of play around what was it, a month ago, about Deathloop and some indie games. But that cannot be it.
No.
Yes,
it can be.
No, it isn't.
You know why? PlayStation fucked up.
We want more.
That is not it. I don't believe that. We already know God of War is going to get revealed soon, so they are holding back.
But why are you convinced that that's the way? Because like they give us a small teaser with a logo and something, yeah. But they did the same with the Elder Scrolls, and we know for a fact that the Elder Scrolls.
They said back then that Elder Scrolls would take a long time. They said when God of War was announced, it's coming 2021-ish. They said that is a bit closer than Elder Scrolls 6.
They also said that Cyberpunk
would release when it's ready.
No,
Why?
they first.
It was in the first trailer.
Except
You are
but how
talking
many-
about the 2018 one. That's the second one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The first teaser trailer for Cyberpunk
Yeah.
was in 2013. 2012, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But then they worked on Witcher 3 in the meantime, and they let Cyberpunk on the wayside.
When was Witcher 3 released?
2015.
When did they announce the Witcher 3?
2013. It was like 2 months after the announcement of Cyberpunk.
So they first announced Cyberpunk?
Yes.
Are they stupid?
yes.
Holy shit. Okay, yeah.
But that was a long time ago. But the thing is, Xbox basically laid their whole plans for the next coming years. They said, Starfield is coming out next year.
Fable.
Halo is coming out this year. Fable is coming out
somewhere in the future.
Elder Scrolls 6 is coming out somewhere. Perfect Dark. You get all these like exclusives. Avowed.
Yeah.
Even the Outer Worlds 2.
Oh, yes.
They at least showed their like plans.
Line up.
you know?
Yeah.
And I'm missing that from PlayStation.
Maybe is there like a bit of a panic going on within the PlayStation, like circles? Yeah.
I don't know, the company. Not
Could
that I
be.
know.
Maybe they saw what Xbox did at E3 and they were like, shit, we don't have enough.
Yeah, that's.
We need to make more trailers for later time to show our future or something.
Yeah, gotta keep up.
But the problem is, that's what I'm thinking. If they saw what Xbox did and they were like, yeah, we have to make more trailers because their lineup's just too big and too strong, that they are like they're going to make trailers for games that are like in early stage of development. So they are like going to announce.
I want to speak against you a bit because I know that there are some things already in development that were in development a few years ago. There is a new sci-fi game in development from the guys who did God of War. There's a Last of Us remake, even though we don't need it. It is there, you know. And there's a new Uncharted game as well. They are already in development. I don't know how far they are. They could be still early, but it's not like they are starting like this month or something. They are already busy.
No, I know, but like give it another 2-3 years, I mean, if you need like to take these games as well and say, yeah, that's going to be, or yeah, I don't know. I think there is a little bit of a panic attack going on within PlayStation's like inner circles.
Because, these Xbox exclusives, it's good what they did. But some of them are what I mean really early in development.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
They did Elder Scrolls 6.
Early, very early.
It's now, it's 2 years in development, but it's going to be like 2024. Or 2020 at the earliest.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I think PlayStation is holding back. I saw some rumors that there's going to be a state of play in September, and Horizon is basically delayed. That's it's not officially even said, but Jason Schreier, he's like a famous journalist. Why are you doing this? They're basically nodding at me like.
Good
job. Good job.
But in a way like that I only know or something.
No.
Okay.
No, like really, go on. You explain good.
What he says most of the time is sadly true. I don't like him. I don't like his character that much, but he's right. He does his job, And he said Horizon is delayed to 2022.
Yeah, and he was right.
There's nothing said officially yet, but he said it. Yeah, he said it, so it's 80% going to happen. So they probably are going to do a state of play in September, and then show directly the new release date, because they haven't shown any date yet.
No,
technically,
not at all, yeah.
They only said we will try to make it this year, which they didn't. Yeah. So I could see this happening. They show off the release date, probably maybe like February or March. And then they will show God of War with a gameplay presentation. They also showed the first God of War with a gameplay presentation as well directly, not with a CGI trailer or anything. And then that will probably, because that was first planned for 2021, it will probably, I think, be like summer, July-ish.
Okay, yeah.
But then the question is, are they going to show what's after that as well?
No.
Are they going to show Uncharted?
No.
But don't they have to?
No. Yeah, they do. That's the big problem. They do. But I don't think they will.
Why not?
Maybe that's still too early in development to even talk about.
I think it's. I think it's in development already.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are not that stupid, but they PlayStation likes to like show substantially stuff, and then that has been a trend for the last year with Ghost of Tsushima. Do you remember like when Ghost of Tsushima got its release date? It was like 2 to 3 months between announcement and release date. Mm-hmm. They did the same with Last of Us, even though that was delayed like once. It was still close.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So they like to show something when they have something substantial.
And show it.
And then release date.
Yeah.
With a close, like announce release period to make that as close as possible. They did the same thing with God of War in 2018 as well. So should we be worried?
Maybe.
No, but I like to see more at this point.
Yeah.
And I hope they do fast.
Yeah, like
this
tomorrow.
This month.
No, tomorrow.
Today,
like within 5 minutes.
Within 5 minutes. Like today, but like this month.
In August.
Or like the first fucking day in September. The very first day in September. Yeah. So, and do you have like any expectations of exclusives from them?
Oh. Yeah, like things you said before, like Uncharted. God of War has to be, in my opinion.
I guess Ghost of Tsushima, but it's even that is already confirmed that it's in development because we saw
okay.
now. Well, confirmed is big words, but I mean, we saw job listings that said we need people that know about Japanese lore and history. So
Maybe
that's a
it's
pretty
just DLC.
that could be for the DLC, but there was also revamped gameplay system for action game beneath it and stuff like that. So I get the feeling it's for a sequel already. But it's just in really early development that they're starting now. You see also how successful the game is.
Yeah, it
They
was
sold
incredibly
really well.
yeah.
So,
But Bram, what's your opinion on this?
I like that they don't take that much time between announcing and releasing, so they don't let the hype die. But we need a hype to start with, and it's been too long.
well, Xbox has like an advantage now for the future.
Yeah,
You can, if you are a customer who is basically like a casual gamer, and you are deciding, hey, should I buy this Xbox or should I buy this PlayStation? Well, Xbox has these games announced.
in this moment it is. Yeah, but like when it comes to quality, I'm still like more eager to say PlayStation has still the edge of it.
Well, the thing is, Xbox has to still prove a bit.
Yeah,
if
with
their exclusives are
Starfield,
good.
with
Yeah.
the Elder Scrolls,
Yeah.
with Avowed,
Avowed, yeah.
with like they really have these big titles that they really have to bring out and like be like
And show
amazing.
us that they are critically acclaimed.
Yes,
things.
yes, and then in my opinion they can also compete against the quality of PlayStation exclusives. But at this moment of time, PlayStation still has the advantage when it comes to quality of their exclusive games.
Well, it's Europe, like in the part we live in, it has always had a edge with PlayStation for some weird reason.
With like the previous generation, but when it comes to the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 and their games,
Well, there were still many people I knew that had PlayStation 3.
yeah, seriously,
Yeah. That which I find weird. And Xbox has always been more known in America and also in England. In the United Kingdom, there are a lot of Xbox players. Well, so far PlayStation is still in the lead, but I want to see exclusives.
I really do hope that Xbox does really good.
Yeah, it's good for the market.
Yeah, as well. Yeah, and then
competitive,
PlayStation will have to like do a lot of more effort, like put more effort into their games, and then, yeah, I do hope as well.
Yeah, that's all we can say about it. Probably in September, a state of play. I hope. So, a really interesting thing that I wanted to talk about is Kojima and his Blue Box conspiracy theory. You guys don't know anything
Bram,
about
what do you
that.
think about this one?
It's very weird. Back to you.
Well, I am the only one who follows it, so it is probably going to be my part of the podcast. Basically, Kojima... okay, they are just going to drink some beer now. Fine. Kojima is... he hasn't confirmed, like, he has a new game. Well, actually, he did in the Gamescom... why are you doing that stuff? Come on. I'm trying to do something here. Oh god, the opening night live thing at E3, he said, we are working on a new game, but I don't want to show it at the moment. But he also has the Death Stranding director's cut. What is your opinion on all these director's cuts? I totally forgot to put this in the topic list. You have now this director's cut of Ghost of Tsushima as well.
Yeah, but what's extra in it?
Well, basically, you have these PlayStation 5 enhancements, the adaptive triggers stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They are doing a better lip sync version of the Japanese voice lines.
Okay, strange. Yeah.
But they are pricing it at €10. Yeah, I don't understand this. That they are asking a money for it. All the other games don't ask any money. They are free upgrades.
Yeah, you can see it more like a sort of a hotfix or something, or like
Just
a DLC or something. But like, yeah. 10 euros.
I
Paid
think-
for DLC.
I think Death Stranding though is
That's
free. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I'm not going to do any like I don't say like anything on that because I don't know. I think it's free.
yeah, but Bram, you know there is like DLC and free DLC.
Yeah, but you said paid free DLC. I was like, that's just a DLC.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Yeah, then sorry, I meant free DLC.
Well, there's this conspiracy going on, and Kojima's a weird dude. He likes to announce his games with like a game on itself. It has a term. How do you call it?
Maybe he just sees he is seeing life as a game.
Could be. But this dude is really weird. He announced Metal Gear Solid the Phantom Pain with like a fucking like fake studio that was an indie studio. But the whole indie studio was his, basically. And he did the same thing with PT. And he just put a mysterious demo on the PlayStation Store. Everyone loved it. I think you've played it.
What?
When PT was on the PlayStation 4. Because I had that demo as well. I don't know if I think I deleted it, which is stupid because you can't download it anymore. They removed it.
What was it about?
The PT demo is basically this hallway that you walk in, and it's basically repeating in a circle. Don't you remember?
No.
And there would happen like strange things if you did the loop again, and you had to break out of the loop somehow. I think you did, but it's just a really long time ago.
Oh,
it was
okay,
a really popular demo.
Was it horror themed then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And there was basically this ghost woman that was behind you if you like looked at the wrong time. But it was basically a whole scheme demo for Silent Hills. And what was the dude's the actor name that is in Death Stranding? Norman Reedus. Do you know him from The Walking Dead?
No.
Do you know him?
Never
Bram?
seen that show.
He's a really good actor, but he is the main character of Death Stranding, and he was already involved with Silent Hills to do that as a main character. But the whole Kojima thing did not go well. It's all history now, and
Yeah.
and Kojima went away from Konami, and the whole Silent Hill IP and Metal Gear IP basically are not worked on anymore. Konami tried with that very bad zombie like spin-off game. Do you remember? Metal Gear Survive, it's called.
Yeah.
With the
yeah.
zombie poking on with the sticks.
Yeah,
thing.
but that's so sad because Metal Gear was actually
Yeah, it's a really good game.
really good game.
It's one of the better stealth games I've played. There are also rumors that they are licensing out going to Metal Gear and Silent Hill to some studio or publisher, probably Sony.
But who has this license?
Konami.
Konami has.
Yeah, they are sitting on those licenses, but they don't have a like capable person to make games for.
But can't like individual studios like own licenses themselves, or is it when like this big company?
Well,
buys
Konami
them?
is a publisher, right?
Yeah, but are it only publishers that can own
Licenses,
Yeah.
IPs. Well, individual studios can as well.
Yeah, because Hello Games has this license
Yeah.
for No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
So why don't they just like buy the license?
The license from Konami because it's too popular. Or they have to spend a lot of money
Yeah,
on
but
it.
if they're not going to... Yeah, okay, now you said there was a rumor that they are going to spend... Like,
well, basically, there's a rumor that they are going to license them out. So
Okay, yeah.
they can like give Metal Gear to PlayStation and say, hey, make a
us-
exclusive for us. You can have the IP for this game, but we get a percentage of the
yeah.
like games that you sell.
But license stays for Konami themselves, so not for PlayStation.
Yes, the IP is totally in Konami's like hands. And so if if Kojima wants to work on a new Silent Hill, he has to go to Konami.
Yeah, but that's
that.
never going to happen.
Yeah, that's weird indeed. But this conspiracy theory is basically about a Dutch studio. It's called Blue Box, and they have this new game called Abandoned. It's not the title, but it's the project name, shall I say? Basically, Abandoned is this indie game that's supposed to be a horror game, like Silent Hill. It looks a lot alike. There's this trailer out that you can watch on YouTube. But there's this like special thing about it that it's going to have a trailer app that you can like download on your PlayStation, and it would play the trailer in real time. I've never seen a PlayStation exclusive do this whatsoever. So why would a indie studio get this opportunity to do that? Isn't that strange?
Yeah, it is.
And there's money, of course, needed for that as well. It's getting the money, support, and advertisement for that. I find that strange for an indie game. Or it has to be a very, 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 very special indie game. There are some weird coincidences with the studio and Karim Hassan. Sorry, I don't know his name fully anymore, but basically...
That's racist.
No, it's not. I don't know his name. Racist.
His name translates in Japanese to Hideo. That was already a strange thing, because, you know...
What's that?
That's the name of Hideo Kojima, of the dude that did Silent Hills.
Yeah.
And there are more of these weird coincidences that a lot of people on Reddit found. There's a Reddit page, I think it's called the Blue Box Conspiracy. It's pretty interesting. Ben, do you think this could happen? That this is all a ruse for a new Silent Hill? Because the thing is, there's evidence that Kojima has done this multiple times in the past.
There is an opportunity, that's a fact. But like, keep in mind that maybe it all is just all coincidence.
Yeah.
But like like you're saying, there's like so many things that just keep add up. Oh wow. So that coincidence looks like a little bit out of the picture, and it gets quite interesting. To say it that way.
What I find weird is that he said on social media, we don't have anything to do with Konami or Kojima. So that should basically confirm no Silent Hill. But Kojima is silent. He doesn't say anything. He has his secretary that is always on social media, that does also stuff for him, says nothing. Jeff Keighley, his best friend, that tweeted like, "Oh, Abandoned looks really interesting," that is best friends with Kojima, could have said anything, doesn't say anything. And the whole Kojima Productions like studio could have sent out a tweet, don't say anything. I find that strange, you know? If they really are not involved, they should just mention.
Yeah, okay.
It's a small thing.
But maybe he said like, just don't give it any attention at all and just ignore it. Yeah,
maybe. It's just like a tweet, you know.
Yeah, okay,
it's just a post.
Yeah,
I don't think it's that much effort,
no.
You know. And you're going to have angry fans that if the game releases and it hasn't anything to do with Silent Hills on both sides of also Kojima, why can't you just say that it wasn't anything to do with you, you know? So that is really interesting. The app is supposed to launch, I think, on the 10th of August. So we will discover soon if it is something with Silent Hill, yes or no. But this whole thing is really interesting. Maybe I will update you guys on like the next podcast how it went, because it's just an interesting thing that's going on in the industry right now. Do you guys have anything to like?
Yeah, I think Bram has something to say about it.
No, not really. I think that the company that makes it in the Netherlands shouldn't even have said that it's not them, because it's free publicity. Just more people.
They could also just be using this publicity as like attention, and on purpose maybe
like dropping
hints that are related to Kojima. I would find that weird, to be honest, but it could be. He also tweeted our real name of the game starts with an S and an L. He also tweeted that. So Silent Hill, it only adds up. And
Silent Hill.
Silent Lil.
Silent Lil.
Lil Silent.
And he removed that tweet after people started to make connections. Well, it's a whole rabbit hole. Let's talk about one of the most recent news this week, especially the whole Blizzard shit. The fuck ups there.
Respect. Women.
I want to say something really quickly. If you are like an employee on like Blizzard, or you know someone that works there, we don't condemn any of this shit.
I do.
Fuck that. You don't either. What happens there is pretty awful. You don't want to work in a place that basically harass people. They are also harassing men even.
Yeah, it's harassment on different levels. Yeah.
They placed like a camera in the toilets.
Yeah, that's just fucked up.
And he admitted to that, the guy that works there.
What the fuck even? How? Yeah, it's just fucked up.
Did you guys see the whole Cosby suite thing?
Yes. Bill Cosby.
Did you see it, man?
No.
Basically, there was like a BlizzCon event in 2012, I think, and they hired the suite in a hotel room, and they made a picture of pretty high up guys, like directors of like Blizzard that do World of Warcraft and Overwatch and like these games and Diablo, and they hold up a picture of Bill Cosby with like that thumbs up after like his whole like rape shit. This is the Bill Cosby suite.
That's just fucked up.
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck?
It's very fucked up.
Yeah, I don't have any words for that. That's
it's just disgusting.
Shit.
It's actually disgusting.
Yeah, and basically the head guy of Blizzard, not Kobe, Bill. That's the CEO, but the president of Blizzard. I want to see his name. Quickly.
They made him into a scapegoat and he left.
Of course, I can't read it. Paid articles. Why do you guys still do paid articles?
Love them.
I can't really see the name now. Mike Morhaime? I think that's his name. It could be him, could be also someone else. Doesn't care. But the president of like Blizzard also stepped down. There are like 2 new people that took his place. What is your guys' opinion on this stuff?
They can go fuck themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, they just should all be fired. Or step up like voluntarily and just go do something else. I don't have any words for it. It's really disgusting.
You can't really boycott them because there are still so many women working there.
Yeah.
If you don't actually support them anymore, they'll just lose their jobs. So you need to voice your opinion, but you can't really do much.
Yeah, there are a lot of other studios that are showing their sympathy. Ubisoft, even though Ubisoft was also blamed for some sexual harassment, but oh well.
But showing sympathy, I mean, that doesn't solve anything.
No.
It's easy to participate in a walkout for a day, next day just get back to it.
Like, Blizzard needs to fix this themselves. Like, in my opinion, other game companies like Ubisoft stating, and it shouldn't be happening, and they just use this as a moral publicity for themselves. But that's my opinion. I don't really believe that much about what they're saying.
They also did. I don't know if I can translate it in English, but they basically did these cubic crawling things that women had to crawl in these like small tight spaces while they were drunk, so they could get like harassed.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's just a shit show. J. Allen Bragg, I'm sorry, that's the name of the ex-president of Blizzard. And Bobby Kotick is like the CEO. He owns like the whole company. But their reaction also is tone deaf. They don't care about this stuff. They only care about the stock market price. It has been going downhill as well. And they got already a lawsuit for this, but because it's also not good for the investors.
Nope.
They are basically lying to the investors, so the investors are also suing them. So they got 2 lawsuits now on their ass.
Good.
Yeah, that's their own fault.
Yeah, do you think this is going to have like a lot of impact on Activision Blizzard as a whole?
Nope.
It's not going to do anything?
Nope.
It will do some minor stuff, but in a couple of years, I assume.
You won't notice anything about it in a couple of months. Weeks.
Not weeks. They'll have some sensitivity training that's optional, and
they already said that they gave like these trainings.
Yeah.
You don't need to go. So
if you're like a person with these thoughts, you can't get it out with a training. You just have to fire them.
Yeah, and if everybody enables it, it's easy to do it. So
yeah. Oh, that's fucked up.
Well. Yeah, I'm sorry if you know someone that works there, or maybe like it happens like in a different studio. We should like show it to the light to the public, you know. We need to put these game companies under fire if they do stupid shit like this.
Yeah, burn them down.
Game companies are not our friends, you know.
No,
they make
all.
Cool stuff, but they still care about money.
Yeah, it's like
it's
like a kind of art, but it doesn't mean that the artist can be walking around with fucked up minds.
Yeah, it's sad. Well, I didn't want to end this podcast on a sad note.
Yes, we do.
So goodbye.
Subscribe and like buy every Blizzard game you can, but that's out there, you know. Support them.
The last topic I have. Take-Two is supposed to announce some new games, and I wanted to speculate a bit on what that could be.
Ratchet and Clank.
What? Ratchet and that's not theirs.
That would be a big surprise. Heard it here first. Keep us accountable.
No, thank you.
Yes, you can sue us for like $100,000 if we're wrong.
Out of band sport.
You drank too much.
No.
What could it be? I was thinking about finally seeing something of BioShock. I know it has been in development for a long time at a new studio. I've heard like rumors like 3-4 years ago. So I think it's time we see something on that. They didn't add anything at E3, remember? Because they did like the like stupid inclusion bullshit live stream with like black developers and female developers. And instead of showing games, you know, actual games at E3, you know, that's
things that's supposed to be about. No, inclusion needs to be the main attraction.
What do you think?
Well,
I don't know. It's funny to me that we complain so much about inclusion, and then something happens and we condemn it. But if they say no, we're good guys, we also condemn it.
But do you think? Do you know a game that's made by them that could be announced? Or
not a clue. Honestly, not a clue.
Why do we keep getting you?
Yeah,
he doesn't know anything.
Hey, if you want to talk card games, I'm here. Hearthstone had a new expansion.
That's
very
Blizzard,
interesting. They have
Blizzard.
new quest lines. Yeah, I know it's Blizzard. the new battlegrounds. KO meta. Everybody's playing solitaire. Nobody cares about the opponent. Everybody's dead turn 5. Thank you.
Well, maybe GTA?
No.
I mean, there are these rumors for the GTA remakes. Maybe that could happen, or GTA 6.
Max.
Yeah.
No.
What do you think it is then?
Ratchet and Clank.
Somebody had too much to drink.
No.
Yeah.
I'm sober.
And other funny jokes.
Okay, so yeah, Bioshock. Yeah,
And did you play the other ones?
I did on the Xbox 360.
1 and 2?
Yeah, but it's a long time ago. Like the one with the things in the sky.
Oh, that's Infinite.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good game.
Never finished it though.
No?
No.
Really, it's a really good ending as well.
Okay.
You should do that if you
Okay,
got
then
time.
if I have the time.
They are really good games. I played Infinite and I played 1. Never played 2. I still need to play that. 1 is basically in the underwater city.
Yeah.
With the big daddies, they are called. With the
So fucking
yeah,
it's like a huge dildo on their arm. It's like chasing a little girl, and it's called Big Daddy.
well, it's
What's fucked up about that? I don't know.
They knew what they were doing.
Blizzard, you there?
what?
No.
No, it's not made by Blizzard though.
No, with the harassment.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
we're
I
going
know.
the same trend.
Yeah, if it's a new Bioshock, I would like to see like for a setting like maybe like underground in a like an underground city
Oh yeah.
in like mines or something.
Okay. Yeah, that would be interesting. Dark, I think.
Well, because all these Bioshock games are based on really cool cities. One city in the sky and one city underwater.
And then.
Maybe a city in space, or on the moon or something.
But then technology, like when I played, how was that one called? Infinite. Yeah. I didn't have like the feeling it was like technological advance.
No, because it's based on like the 60s and 50s.
Yeah, so
like,
if you're going to like put it in space, you have to like use this technology. Yeah, it could be. I'm not saying that you're wrong, but I mean, I feel like it's like the vibe. It gives a different vibe.
Yeah, just dig a hole in the ground.
Well, how do you get a city and a whole city in the air? I mean,
Yeah, with this how's it called?
Space Center.
No,
I don't know what you're looking
like
for.
with with
that's
helicopter
pretty
sounds.
weird as well, though. For
Yeah,
a
it's
whole
weird and it's
city
funky
to-
and it's clunky and it's but it like when you put it in space, it has to be like
Put it on the moon, maybe. I don't know.
on the moon.
We could get to the moon back
Max,
then.
no, don't be in your phone.
I was checking one notification.
Yeah, I know.
What are you saying? You were sharing memes all the time.
No, I did it like at the beginning of the podcast.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then I
You're just a hypocrite.
No,
Yeah.
no, I'm supporting you.
An underground city would be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
The thing is, they also showed that GTA 5 remaster thing.
Yeah,
For PlayStation 5.
but what's going to be so different about it?
I guess they have to like add like actual new content, story content as well.
Nah, not going to happen.
Just need to pay money for the same game over and over.
Or or
Well, the thing is, Rockstar is sometimes lazy, but they do care about quality, at least.
yeah, the DLC is like you can say a lot about GTA Online. I don't play it either. I know you also like think it's like
Yeah, it's not as good as the single player.
but their DLC is always quality content.
Yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised if they added new stuff. There are rumors that they will.
If
new
they're
stuff.
smart, they like introduce like new technologies that because I think GTA 6, it's in development.
It's been set multiple times by sources.
Okay, so it's in development. If
yeah.
they're smart, they can test different new technologies that they will use in GTA 6 on a smaller level. Like, not use the whole goddamn thing, but I mean, like test smaller things already in the new GTA 5. Something like that.
Yeah. Okay. I would really love like these remakes if that's true, because I am someone that hasn't ever played San Andreas. I have played San Andreas.
Oh yeah, San Andreas.
Even I played that, so
Yeah, seriously.
hold you all, yeah.
I have played it as well, but I've never finished it.
No, never.
No.
Oh, that's a fucked ending.
So for me, that would be really cool
Yeah.
if they remake
Yeah.
that with like GTA 3 or of Vice City and San Andreas,
Yeah.
these three. Yeah, I would love that. But if it's just like Tone
Bored.
Death GTA 5 again with nothing added to it, then
Now with 3 extra frames.
No, now it's round cigarettes that people smoke in play. Because did you see the video? Like when they made GTA 5 from the Xbox 360 and then brought it out for the PlayStation 4. They were like, yeah, we have this new feature. So like when people are smoking the cigarettes first, they were like square and now they're round.
Mind
I
blowing.
was like, seriously?
what about just first person mode?
Yeah, like yeah, okay, that was cool. I mean, I never played GTA 5 first person.
I did it sometimes with like the vehicles,
Yeah.
but that's it. I no one really plays those games in
No.
first person.
No, so okay, it was cool you had the option, but that's it.
Well, what I also would find cool if they would, I think they won't, but remake the first Red Dead Redemption, because they have basically the whole map
Yep.
in Red Dead Redemption 2
Yep.
from the first game. So that would even not be that much work. I
Red
guess.
Dead Redemption 2 zombie mode.
That would also be cool. Yeah.
Online
The
zombies.
Undead expansion.
Online zombies got that too. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, what IPs are owned by Take-Two? I guess Borderlands under like Gearbox, but I don't know if Gearbox is independent from Take-Two. It's something I don't know. Oh well, I don't know any more IPs that could be announced. The Mafia, but I don't think Mafia is.
No.
Classic stout.
But the studio that was making Mafia 3, which was Hangar 13, is busy with a new project. I know that
okay,
from leaks. So maybe a new IP or something.
Yeah, that's
But-
possible as well.
So yeah, that's all I can think about. Any thoughts?
Nope. Head is empty.
No.
Oh well, then we're done.
Yeah.
Later, nerds.
That was this podcast wasn't really that long. It's
No, it was fluent, like more.
I think it's like 1 hour and
30 minutes.
Yeah. Maybe
40.
Not even. No.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun time, Brom.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't join us next time
Yeah.
because you can talk
I won't.
about
Don't worry
fucking
about it.
shit.
We want a real Todd Howard next time.
I'll do my best.
But
to
you
get
can become
An actual like reviewer.
Yeah.
him. Yeah, sure.
We could use that because me and Ben are the only ones making content. So
Yeah, and then we also have our own lives as well. Like
I don't think you have a life. Don't even say.
I'm a student, Max is still like learning stuff. So I mean, it's
I have a
busy
full-time
sometimes.
job.
Yeah, but you're awake at night, so you can do stuff.
You're awake during the day, so you can do stuff.
No, because then we have a life.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Doubt.
No.
Yes.
oh well, that was the podcast. I don't know which episode this was. I think 9.
Yeah, 9 maybe or. Oh, for the 10th one, we have to invite someone special.
Ooh, spicy.
Wait, do you have an idea then? Who?
Todd?
I could send him.
Yeah,
an
we're
email.
just going to send him an email.
We'll formally invite him, and you will see. You will have to check the next episode out if it worked.
Oh well. Thank you guys for joining us. It was Max, Ben, and Brom. I will see you guys in the next one, right?
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.